Do you ever feel like your life is just too bland? Do you find that doing the same job day in and day out is utterly dreary? Does your life seem tasteless with not a hint of dopamine to spice things up? Why not try something new? New things are always interesting and spark curiosity, right? Like a new job, a new house, new friends, new toys, or even a new lover if your current relationship isn't cutting it. And guess who else is in a similar level? Let me introduce my friend Wade Wilson. Our buddy Wade is pretty busy preparing for a grand debut in his new movie with Wolverine, and it seems he has to give up quite a lot to make it happen. My neighbor Kevin Feige just leaked a 9-minute clip from the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and it seems to have revealed some crucial details that will give theory lovers like us plenty to speculate about. After this 9-minute leak, an idea, a hypothesis, a masterpiece popped into my head. What if Deadpool breaks up with Vanessa and falls in love with Deadpool, the entity itself? And Thanos returns to face off with Deadpool? I know you're thinking, what the heck is he talking about? This is so impractical. But my friend, we're talking about Deadpool. And even though the movie is called Deadpool and Wolverine, it's still a Deadpool movie. And if you're expecting reality from a Deadpool film, then you're the one who's out of touch. Remember, Wade once went back in time to shoot Ryan Reynolds.
You're welcome, Canada.
And strangle baby Hitler, right?
Maximum effort.
Welcome, dreamers, to the Theory Hub, where we'll talk about the theories, scenarios that will probably never happen, but are at least entertaining. I'm Lander, and today we're diving into the theory. Deadpool breaks up with Vanessa and falls in love with Death. Thanos returns to face off with Deadpool. First off, we can now say for certain that Wade breaking up with Vanessa isn't just a theory anymore. I've had this theory in my head ever since the first trailer of Deadpool and Wolverine dropped, where at a birthday party, Vanessa called Wade Buddy.
Make a wish, buddy.
I won't deny that lovers can call each other buddy, but the vibe of that scene gave me a clear feeling that this was a way to address a close friend. Plus, there's a fleeting scene where Wade and Vanessa sit across from each other, looking like they're at an impasse. So I believed in the theory that Wade and Vanessa would break up in this new installment. And it's been confirmed. A 9-minute leaked clip by Feige has sealed it. And now I'm even more confident about my theory. But what's the reason for the breakup? What events will this breakup trigger? What are the filmmakers aiming for with this split? Let's break it down one by one. The breakup of Wade and Vanessa is a shock to the fan community. Since they were such a beloved couple, Wade loved Ness deeply. And when she died in part 2, Deadpool lost all his reasons to live. Ness was only resurrected through Wade, stealing Cable's time travel device and altering the past. With such a huge sacrifice from Wade, Vanessa breaking up with him is quite harsh, and she's facing a lot of backlash from the Deadpool fan community. Many think Wade would be the one to initiate the breakup, as being a mercenary puts his lover in constant danger. And indeed, Ness did die once because of it. But I don't think so. This time, Wade has quit being Deadpool and taken a normal job. His past enemies are all dead.
Why?
So Vanessa being in danger would be highly unlikely. My more plausible theory is that Wade can't have children, or it would be extremely difficult. As we all know, aside from being a motor-mouth mercenary, Wade Wilson is also a cancer patient. With his body subjected to countless chemical experiments, his chances of having children are low, and any offspring might be at risk of abnormalities. And as seen in part 2, the couple's biggest wish is to have a child and start a family.
You mean your baby factory's open for business?
But with Wade's condition, this seems impossible. And he has even admitted to not being great in bed. So, trouble brewing leading to their breakup was inevitable. This breakup will throw Wade into a psychological crisis, and the film will be about his self-healing process and trying to move on. But what is the filmmaker's motive behind ending Deadpool's love affair? Certainly, to introduce another romance. Are you excited yet? Do you know who Deadpool's most famous lover in the comics is? Yes, a cosmic entity. None other than Death, the embodiment of demise. I believe the purpose of Wade and Vanessa's breakup is to legitimize bringing his comic lover to the big screen. Is this event grand enough to debut a cosmic character like Death?
It's been a long time,
Absolutely.
darling.
Death is one of the 4 powerful entities known as cosmic compass, representing concepts and definitions in the Marvel Universe. These entities include eternity, infinity, death, and oblivion. Eternity represents eternal time and essentials, already featured in Thor: Love and Thunder. Infinity represents infinite space, yet to officially appear, but its power has likely manifested in another form, the Infinity Stones. Oblivion represents the void and emptiness, still yet to appear. And finally, Death, representing demise, the end, and vengeance. Leaked info suggests Thor will also appear in Deadpool and Wolverine. And do you remember what his Stormbreaker does? Exactly, it leads to eternity. The Infinity Stones represent infinity and are already available at the TVA. Death will appear when timelines are destroyed, meet Deadpool, and become his lover. And could Oblivion perhaps debut as the ultimate villain? So with just one Deadpool film, we're potentially introducing all 4 cosmic compasses. Just the thought is making comic fans go crazy, right? Because the new movie is set at the TVA, one of the most powerful organizations in the Marvel Universe, with the ability to manipulate time. Having a villain as grand as Oblivion is entirely possible, and Death appearing to collect and guide the souls in such a grand conflict is perfectly normal. Remember what I said about Death? Death represents demise, the end, destruction, and vengeance. The end and destruction here could actually be Fox. Their film universe has been utterly ruined and ended, with characters like the X-Men and Fantastic Four slowly migrating to the new house. The end of an entire cinematic universe is certainly grand enough for the entity of the end, destruction, to appear. The vengeance here is tightly linked to Vanessa, as she bears the consequences of the vendettas aimed at Wade. I have a theory that after the entire Fox universe is destroyed, Deadpool will be the last one left in this old universe, while everyone else is migrated to the Disney universe. At this point, Deadpool will have a conversation with Death about many things like love, humanity, family, and somehow they'll fall in love and become a pair. If the filmmakers decide to portray Deadpool as more of a lovelorn guy, then I could even hypothesize that Vanessa might be chosen to become Death. This is entirely possible, since Vanessa has actually faced death and passed through the realm of the dead. Wade's meeting with Vanessa in the spirit world, when he faced near certain death, parallels Deadpool's encounter with Death in the comics. And there's no reason Marvel couldn't make this comparison a reality. Events in Deadpool and Wolverine could cause massive destruction and many deaths. The destruction of the entire Fox universe has proven the scale of this event. This event has disrupted the balance of the realm of the dead, and the realm needs a new ruler of the dead to restore the balance of life and death. And this role needs someone from both the realms of the living and the dead. And who better than Vanessa, who has returned from the dead? Sounds thrilling, right? This will make Vanessa play a more significant role, not just in this movie, but also in the entire Marvel universe as the entity of Death, aka Death. But that's not all, because there's still one more character involved in this love affair. Thanos, the mad titan obsessed with halving the universe's population. In the comics, Thanos and Deadpool are actual love rivals, as both harbor feelings for death. The Mad Titan even cursed Deadpool with immortality to ensure Wade could never meet death in the afterlife. In the cinematic version, Thanos was eliminated by the Avengers, so how could he return? Perhaps we'll see another variant of him from a different timeline. This Thanos variant is a love-struck and obsessed with the entity of death. I'd be very excited and thrilled to see Deadpool and Thanos team up for a mission. Sounds crazy, right? Kind of like a plot where 2 love rivals go on a mission together. Not so strange anymore. Moreover, Thanos and Deadpool have actually stood side by side on the big screen before. Don't remember? Recall Cable from Deadpool 2? Exactly. The actor who played Cable and Thanos is the same person.
Zip it, Thanos. We have a deal and you fuck.
And do you know what's cool when 2 characters are played by the same actor? Multiverse! Exactly. There's no ignoring the possibility that Cable might just be a variant of Thanos from another timeline. It might sound absurd, but this is Marvel, why not? There's no reason Marvel wouldn't bring Thanos back in a movie that includes both the Infinity Stones and his dream lover. Imagine what Deadpool would say when he meets Thanos.
Hey, Cable, what did you eat to turn all purple?
Who wouldn't scream in excitement at that scene? Additionally, as I've mentioned, the Infinity Stones are also crucial. Perhaps this kinder version of Thanos only wants to reach death and isn't as warlike as the original. He might play the role of a strategist helping Deadpool utilize the Infinity Stones in this movie. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I believe the Infinity Stones will play a significant role in the upcoming movie. Who will win Death's heart in the end? Deadpool or Thanos? It could be either, or maybe both, as the trailer's message seems to suggest. Everyone deserves a happy ending, after all. And that's my entire theory analysis on Deadpool breaking up with Vanessa and falling in love with Death, with Thanos returning. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But we're talking about Deadpool here, where anything can happen, right? I'm Lander, and thank you all for tuning into the Theory Hub. Have a great day.